So you've downloaded the HorseLinc app and you're wondering how to get started. This is the screen that it will take you to when you download the app. If you haven't created an account already, you can go to the bottom and say sign up. And here you would enter your email address. Now this is a test account, so I'm going to enter one of our test email, enter a new test email account for us to create a new account. And then password, very secure here, and then tap sign up. Now this screen it will take you to, this demo is for service providers, so we're going to select the service provider box here. That would be for your farriers, your vets, your breeders, your massage therapists, your trainers. Anyone who is going to be receiving money would sign up first as a service provider. Now don't worry, you can update your profile and be able to have a service provider and a horse manager on the same profile if you need to after the fact, but to get started, you select the one that matches you the most closely. So here we're going to say service provider. We're going to enter the name Jane Doe. Now this is the name that people are going to be able to search for you on. So be sure you enter a name that people know you by. And then for phone number, I'm just going to enter random numbers here to create a test account. And then here you can either search for your address. So if you started typing in your address, it'll start popping things up. I'm just going to enter in a random address. Winter Lane, Wellington. I don't know if this is a real address or not, but 414. Done. From there, the next line here is enable invoicing. This is going to take you to Stripe. Stripe is the background payment processing platform for HorseLinc. HorseLinc doesn't actually store any of your payment information. It's all stored securely within Stripe. Stripe manages 80% of the app and online transaction processing information worldwide, and is as secure as you can get in this day and age. It's used by Amazon and Walmart, and you name it, they're using Stripe. So Stripe asks you for some information to verify that you are an actual human being, an actual an actual company. So that your clients are safe from fraudulent activity. So some of this information that I'll enter in here, let's pretend that we are an LLC or a sole proprietor. I'm going to enter in my actual mobile number so that we can get the link to it. I have to fix this. It doesn't keep the plus when it comes over. And then go to next. Now keep in mind this is Stripe's test environment as well. But it does try to simulate real life. So when the text message comes through, you just enter it in like that. And as it comes up, it's going to ask you for some additional personal information. So I'm going to type in just a Jane Doe. There's the email address. Pick a random birth date. Address. I don't remember the numbers I used before, so we're just going to type in and then pick a state. All right, and then you're going to have to enter in the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. Again, this is only to verify that you are a real human being. Any Social Security information is not shared with the IRS. It's going to ask you for your company's website. Now, HorseLinc, to help for people that do not have this information, if you type in www.horselink.com/ and then enter the name that you entered in as your name without spaces, that will fulfill the business website request by Stripe, but that's not an actual website that anybody can see for externally. Stripe will be able to see just your profile page through this website. Then go next. It'll ask you to enter a bank account or a debit card. Again, this is a test account, or test data, so it's asking me, I'll just use a test account, and then it will save that. But as you can see, you would enter, if you used your bank account, it'd be routing number, account number. If you picked the debit card option, it would ask, for your debit card information. Now, if you get to the screen and it's not all green checks, just click on the update. Now, it's going to, in the test environment, it asks for another way to enter the addresses, but I just wanted to show you what it would look like to enter in. So I can't fix this right now while we're talking, but I wanted to just show you to double check here and make sure you have all green checks, and then enter any additional information that they've requested. Once you have all green checks here, you will be able to receive payments. And then it will take, once you're done, it'll redirect you back to HorseLinc. There you go. So now I have a test bank account in there. Again, because I didn't fix the one thing, or if you don't have all green checks, it will store what you have, but it won't allow you to receive payments till you have all green checks there. Here in the ad service, so let's say Jane Doe is a farrier. So her reset rate is $200. Save. You can add as many services as you want here. As few or as many. You have to have at least one, but you can do as many as you'd like. So let's say a trim is $40. Save. Again, you can always add more later, but we'll add those for now, and then you go to create account. And ta-da! You have created an account. In your profile screen, you'll be able to see the rates that you entered. Up here in the pencil in the upper right hand corner, you can edit that. You can add a picture. It'll take you to, your photo. You can take a photo, or you can choose from your library. Here's where you can add more rates, delete or edit current rates, and update any of your personal information, such as address and phone number. Down here, view Stripe merchant account. That is where you would go. Again, it's going to take you back to Stripe. That is where you would go if you ever needed to edit your bank account information, or if you happen to get an email from us that says that there's additional information needed. It will take you directly to anything that needs to be updated. Again, like I mentioned, the address here in the test information you have to enter in a different way. But make sure you have all green checks. It'll show you, you can toggle back and forth between payouts to see your balance and account to see your personal information. And that is creating your profile. You're ready to get started.